I think this might be the only video you need to watch to get every songwriting tip in the industry. If you don't want to write hit songs, then don't even listen. Yo, what's up? My name's Killboy, and this is Do It Your Fucking Self. So how did I come across this recording of the Secret Hit Songwriting Formula? I was signed for a while and I kept writing songs and producing them. When I'm doing it all myself, it takes me like 3 to 5 days to do the whole thing. From writing, editing, mixing, and mastering. I'm tweaking out. I'm drinking energy drinks. I'm putting my heart and soul into this to send it over to the label to get an email back that says, keep writing. And I'm like, why are none of these good enough for you? Tell me what to do. Just what are you looking for me to write?
Give me Secret Formula or I bring Big Boom Boom to Krusty Krab.
So my A&R says, look, I'm gonna give you this recording and this should help you out. And I didn't tell anybody for a long time. After I used the recording and wrote a song in like 30 minutes and then it became my biggest song, I was just like, damn, this formula really works.
Secret Formula, ho!
We want the chorus to catch your attention like you're catching someone's attention on the street. So maybe, hey, I heard you like the wild one. If you hear somebody say oops in the street behind you, you want to turn around and see what the fuck they're talking about. Like, I want to see what just happened. Oops, I did it again. Something that grabs your attention. 2 questions. How do I get to the zoo? Where is the love? Where have you been all my life? When you ask a question, it's just human nature to want to have the answer. Where have you been all my life? Where is the love? How does it feel to be different from me? 3 commands. Stand up. Give me your love. Meet me at the mall. It's going down. When someone's telling you what to do, it gets your attention. Like and subscribe. 5, logic. You can try and push the ball up the hill, or you can let the ball roll down the hill. 1, 2, 3, 4. California. Complicated. Can you logically finish it if you never ever heard this song before? Can your listener find themselves knowing what's coming next? Does it roll off the tongue? Is it a catchphrase? Yes or no. Another thing that Mike didn't mention with the logic is rhyming. A lot of times you're given a hint of what word is about to come, or you could change up the rhyme and make it not rhyme, and that's a way to keep the audience interested, but definitely not a good way to keep the audience singing along. 6 is personal statements. I will always love you. I'm a hustler, baby. I really need you tonight. Something I want to say to you. Do it your fucking self. 7, space. Michael Jackson said it. Silence. I gotta feel it. Do you believe in life after love? The idea behind this is people are not just sitting down and listening to the music all the time. Most people are working out or they're fucked up at the club. We need to give these idiots time to process. Slow it down. It's all about space, baby. Space. So this is one of Mike's favorite examples.
I wanna lick you from your head to your toes.
Why is it catchy, but it's not repetitive? It's because it has those devices. I wanna. Personal statement. Lick, stutter, repetition. You from your head to your logic, toes. I want to know. Question. What's your fantasy? Stutter, repetition. In this top secret recording, he talks about, Sia comes in with the lyrics, I heard you like the crazy girls. If you took me home, it would be fun. So then he starts talking about those typical basic bitch songwriter lines. Crazy girls. Basic songwriter crazy bitch is my wording. He did not say that. I say it. It's like, ooh, I'm a savage. Ooh, I'm a bad bitch. You're a shitty songwriter. Typical basic bitch songwriter lines to avoid like crazy. I'm losing control. Oh my god, I hate when people say that. Like, shut up. You get in a songwriter session and they're like, your lies. Like, shut up. So they want to avoid saying crazy. So instead of crazy girl, they said wild ones. And then instead of be fun, they said it be a home run. And when we think about Max Martin, when he makes a song, he just sings vowels like so we're using the same vowels. It would be fun, be a home run. It sounded good in the areola. And they added, hey, I heard you like the wild one. Something that used to always piss me off. When I would say boy or girl, they say that eliminates half your audience. They would rather you say you, because then you get 100% of the audience. If I say, girl, I love you, then either you're a gay girl that likes girls or you're a guy that likes girls, but you're not a boy that likes boys and you're not a girl that likes boys. How can you get the most bang for your buck on this song? So instead of, I like the crazy girls, wild ones. And sometimes people sing things ironically. I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. Everybody pretty much likes that song, right? Nothing is ever concrete in the creative space, so just know there's always room for miracles to happen. This is just stuff to consider. Another golden rule at APG, and for me too, I love this. Don't sing it if you wouldn't look somebody directly in the eyes and say it. He gives the example, we're traveling through the galaxies. He says, would you really look at somebody's eyes and say,
we're traveling through the galaxies, baby?
So don't fucking say it. Unless your personality is,
we're traveling through the galaxies, baby.
Then I guess you could say it. There's always flexibility. Would you say it? Let me know. Another tip is to find multi-syllable words that are cool. When you have the choice of saying, I want to go, or yellow diamonds, that's way sicker than I want to go. Or turning one syllable into 5 syllables, like instead of saying a bunch of words that might not sound as good. It's all about what sounds good. Max Martin will always choose the word that sounds better and is funner to sing than the word that makes sense. This is something that Mike said to me when I got signed. He was talking about verses. Nobody cares about them. Make the verses cool. Don't worry about if it makes sense with the song. You already got them with the chorus. The verse is the time to brand yourself. Talk about interesting shit. Use cool words that you use. It doesn't have to do anything with the song. It can. People will make it make sense. Best case scenario for a song though, you're gonna turn a story into a verse, pre-chorus, hook, verse, pre-chorus, hook, bridge, hook, story to song structure. A big thing they do at the Hit Factory, that is APG, is Frankensteining songs together. Like pretty much at this point, producers and writers expect it of APG to take a song from here and here and here and the production from here, 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 mash it together and make a hit so people don't really fucking complain about it. I take this into my own artistry. One of my most popular songs, Fuck Your Friends. I don't care what your friends say. Your friends aren't even cool. I never care what mine said about you. I thought that that was gonna be a hook. Now something happened in my life and I came home and I was really sad and I said, fuck your friends, baby, fuck your friends. They don't like me and I don't like them and I don't really ever want to see them again. Baby, fuck your friends. I mashed that first hook that I thought was gonna be the hook with that hook, put them together and get a lot of streams. Just sit down, make a whole song or make part of a song and try to do that every day. Maybe one day you'll say, I don't like this pre-chorus, but I have a song that I wrote 2 months ago. I'm gonna mash those together. And it actually was in a different key and everything, but it sounds good over the beat that I just made and together. Okay, so when it comes to Frankensteining songs together, one trick is to take your song and to speed it up double the speed. So if you double the speed, obviously you're not gonna play it that fast. But it's like jumping into cold water. Just jump in and get it over with and then acclimate back down to a BPM that is more reasonable. Think about in what scenario that you're gonna want people to be hearing your song. 128 BPM is a really good club BPM. Easy for DJs to throw your song in there. Something that APG really likes to do is use nursery rhyme melodies. And I remember asking, like, why do you guys always use these nursery rhyme melodies? Because they're easier to latch onto. Familiarity is a weapon. Say you see somebody that you've met before, you haven't seen them in a long time, and they're in the room, you're gonna run straight to that person, right? For example, I have a song called FML, and the pre-chorus says, and we're headed out of state with a California license plate, gator boots with a pimped out Gucci suit. But I changed it. And I've also heard that one of my most popular songs, Corey with the Girlfriend, sounds like dun 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 dun. Corey with the girlfriend, she don't know, and he about 100,000 miles from home, and he hanging on every word I say. A songwriting trick that I do if I can't think of a melody, I will actually take my beat and take a random song that I like. And maybe it's a rap song, and this helps even more. Say I have a 4-chord progression like, and I can't think of a melody, so I say, to the window, to the wall. I wish I never met you, wouldn't wanna be ya. Yeah, I don't want you gonorrhea. I will just put my own words in that melody. And then from there, you can change it up as much as you want. You really hear this melody stealing in like Ava Max's songs, which APG makes Ava Max's songs. If all of the kings and queens on the thrones, we would pop champagne and raise a toast. Shot through the heart and you're to blame. You give love a bad name. Use that familiarity to your advantage. Know if your song gets really popular, you might get sued. So just change it up a little bit. You might even just swap notes in places. I can talk about that in a new video. So now that I have exposed Mike Karen's formula, I'm gonna give you a couple more pro tips, little philosophies. I'm really giving you everything I know in this video. One of my favorite producers, Sitek, he brought to my attention contrast in music. One section has a shit ton of 808 bass sound. Switch it, okay? So we're always looking for contrasting sections, and that's a good production technique, and he is one of the best producers to ever exist. I use that in every way possible. You don't want too much of one thing, so maybe if the theme of your song and the lyrics of your song are really sad, try over a happy beat. Or if it's a really happy song, try over a sad beat. That same thing with silence, and if you just said a lot of words like, all the time I come around, bros gather around, always looking at me up and down, looking at my... Now, I also took songwriting courses from Berkeley. There's some things that you can use when you're stuck in a song, starting on the one or before the one. Say this is the counts of the song, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, how you doing, baby? You could go 1, 2, hey, how you doing, baby? 2, 3, 4. Hey, how you doing, baby? In your verse, think about imagery. Think about what's going on in your life right now. Think about what's inspired you to make this song right now. Are you at that bar that you left me at when I was wasted? That's real shit that happened to me in my life. Say you have a chord progression that goes dun, verse dun, 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 hook dun 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 dun. Try that chord progression in double time in the hook, and then try it the other way. See what feels bigger. Melody is king, and this is what Max Martin does. This is what everybody when I go into a session does in the music industry. Put auto-tune on 100%, you put your headphones on, and you sing over the beat, and you sound like, and it's just vowels. If a word comes, then a word comes. You're not thinking, and you're just letting the creative energy like come through. When worrying about syllables and words and everything, I would worry more about melody, because melody is what is going to infect, and we are trying to infect. The final tip that I have for you, if it sounds good, it is good. Listen to it, ask your friends. If it's good, it's good. Like I said, you can use all of those devices or you can not use any devices, but if it sounds good, it is good. And don't doubt yourself. If you like something, this is one of my favorite things to think about. I'm not unique. There's so many people just like me. If I put my name, Sarah Skinner, into Facebook, I can actually even find girls with the same name as me that look like me and like the same things. And that's a great thing, because that means if I like something, somebody else out there will too. All you have to do is like it. This is everything I know. I've been in the industry for like 11 plus years. I have over 100 million streams. I've been signed by Atlantic Records, APG, Mike Karen's label, Pulse Publishing. I just want you guys to be able to have these tools and just have fun and go crazy. If you write a hit song, please just let me know.